Alright, I don't do videos like this very often. Actually, I have never done a video like this at all. But it's my speculations on Injustice 2. Injustice 2 is a fighting game made by NetherRealm. I believe Ed Boon is a big part of that. They have Watchtower live streams whenever new characters come out, stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah. People have been having speculations about the screenshot that Ed Boon had put out on Twitter, and it was literally just a bunch of rubble from the same area that the characters from DLC Fighter Pack 1 had been at, and a piece of purple cloth that people were saying are Starfire, and Starfire is going to be laying on the ground, and Beast Boy is going to come in, and all this other junk, right? But my speculations on Beast Boy in general are he was requested a lot in the game, and they said that people that are being requested a lot are going to be put in the game, but he was not requested more than Watchmen characters, and the person that looks more likely to be in the spot Beast Boy is in than Beast Boy is Rorschach from Watchmen. I do not know a lot about Rorschach, but I know he's from the Watchmen. If you want to look him up, go ahead. Yeah, that is my pick on who is going to be in the next. My picks for the next DLC Fighter Pack are Black Manta, Adam, and Rorschach, and then after that, it's going to be Enchantress, Raiden, and Killer Croc. I'll tell you why I think Killer Croc in a little bit. Everybody else just seems a little bit obvious. I feel like I don't have to go over that. But yeah. Before I get into Killer Croc, I want to talk about some premiere skins that are going to be coming out. Well, that aren't going to be coming out, sorry. Incorrect information. That I think should come out into the game and probably have a high chance, seeing how they are related to a lot of characters. First one we have is Kilowog and his squirrel sidekick, which could be an Atrocitus premiere skin. Atrocitus feels like one of those characters that they're pretty basic. They're strong in the areas that they need to be strong in, but they feel pretty basic compared to everything else. But yeah, Kilowog is a Green Lantern. He has a sidekick squirrel that also wears a ring on his tail, the same as Dexstar. That fits the perfect, like literally the perfect emblem for like Atrocitus, and putting him together with that premiere skin. I feel like it would just flow together really well, you know what I'm saying, as a premiere skin. Another good one that I had thoughts about was Solomon Grundy being one from Bane. If you guys ever played Injustice 1, Solomon Grundy had stuff, gas that came out of his back when he did his super, and even whenever he did some of his moves.
Has a weakness.
That is also related to Bane and whenever he does stuff like that. But yeah. I think Solomon Grundy could be a really good Bane premiere skin. He's also, if you guys did not know, Solomon Grundy is featured in one of the maps. He is in the very back of a map. It's the Arkham Asylum map. He is in one of the cages that is behind Two-Face. Two-Face is the one that you knock the person into if you decide to do the interaction, and behind that cage is Solomon Grundy, which leads to another theory, which is right here, my Killer Croc theory. This is why I believe that Killer Croc is in the game. Whenever you go through this transition, you'll see Killer Croc, who is right here. You hear that noise? Sounds exactly like a super, does it not? Plus, the ropes going through his back match his silhouette in the trailer for the DLC for the first fighter pack, and it also matches his picture that is to the left of Sub-Zero, and he also has a flat nose that also matches the picture that is to the left of Sub-Zero. And in the silhouette, he is on all fours, which means in the silhouette, which means he has to be a big character, obviously. People were saying whenever he first came out that it'd be Beast Boy in gorilla form, but that makes absolutely zero sense. Killer Croc cannot be a premiere skin anywhere. He just does not fit anywhere. I do not see another big character that they could possibly put into the game other than Killer Croc. He is literally a good pick. Nobody has said anything about this. I believe that me and my friend that I'm playing with right here, lmwood, 10. He's on Xbox. We're playing on Xbox right now. He is the gaming diver on YouTube. He's going to be posting some now, so guys, go ahead and check him out. But yeah, that we are the first people that I believe to put this on YouTube that believe that Killer Croc will possibly be in the game. I know it's not much, but just to be counted as the first would be nice. But some other premiere skins that I want to go over. You guys will see Killer Croc be shown again right here pretty soon. We're just doing a practice match, nothing serious. But some other things that I want to go over. A Cyber Sub-Zero premiere skin. Sub-Zero is a DLC character. People are thinking that since DLC characters are DLC characters, they won't have premiere skins. But if they give... Cyber Sub-Zero is literally Sub-Zero, and the lines that they would have as him being Bihan, the original Sub-Zero, would be perfect with things like Atrocitus. If you guys have ever played Sub-Zero versus Atrocitus, Atrocitus says you will pay for your transgressions or something like that to this Sub-Zero, which is Bihan's brother. And says, no, I believe you're looking for Bihan. Bihan is the first Sub-Zero before he died in one, I believe it's MK9 that he dies in. Whenever Sub-Zero completely, whenever Scorpion completely destroys him, whenever Quan Chi takes over his mind and everything like that. But yeah, I can see Cyber Sub-Zero being in this game, and he was also in MKX. It would not be hard to implement him in this game, seeing how they could probably just carry it over, just saying. Another thing that I want to go over is the Atom, which is coming out pretty soon. Oh, let me finish up the premiere skins first. What am I doing? Another thing they could do is the lanterns are a big part of this. As you know, they have Atrocitus, they have mentions of Sinestro, they have mentions of whenever Scarecrow is talking to Atrocitus, he says that he would be worthy to wear a yellow ring. Now, with this being like yellow ring controlling fear, they can give the same thing to Batman, because his powers also, well, he doesn't really have powers, but he controls his enemies with fear, if you get where I'm going with this, which is like a good either gear set or premiere skin, which would work out more for Scarecrow and Batman, and then Greed orange for Catwoman maybe, or maybe even a blue one for Supergirl. Some other stuff that I want to talk about is the Starfire premiere skin. Now, since the Blackfire skin, or the color for Blackfire, came out, and Starfire hasn't been out for very long. If you guys haven't played her, go ahead and play her. She's a pretty basic character. She's not that hard to use. She's a pretty beginner friendly character, but she has a Blackfire shader, and this Blackfire shader has people thinking that there will not be a Blackfire premiere skin. Let me tell you guys, Superman has a Bizarro shader. There is yet still a Bizarro premiere skin. So do not cross out just because Starfire has a Blackfire shader that she will not have a Blackfire premiere skin. It is still very possible, guys. There's still there's a lot of content still coming into this game. It is still at its beginning stages. Now, Atom. I got into him earlier, but let's get into him a little bit more now. Atom. DLC character, mostly coming out in the next fighter pack. If they put him in this game, there are not a lot of ways that he can use his powers. They're most likely, what I believe they're going to do is make him like the CW show. In the CW show, he hardly ever uses his powers in battle. He uses his powers more like sneaking around. I believe there was an episode where he got stuck into like stuck into his small form. It was kind of boring, to be honest. If they put him into this game, they need to make him more active. The only way they can make him small in his combos and everything, or they can only make him small throughout his combos, and they can only make him small through his super, and I feel like they're going to ruin Atom through that. Another thing that I don't like that NetherRealm did with this game is they basically ruined Aquaman. Whenever they ruined Aquaman, that was... kind of a heartbreaker for me. I used to be a hard Aquaman main. Now, what they did was they took away his tentacle thing, his tentacle move. I don't remember what it's called, but it used to be a launcher. But the way you can bypass that is if you get the ability that is called From the Deep. It's the one from Injustice 1. It's the one from Injustice 1 that basically brings the old move back. And what the old move basically does is he slams his trident on the ground. Trident sends out a shockwave and it basically launches the opponent. I have some footage here for you guys showing you what I'm talking about. With the regular tentacle move, you cannot do this at all. As you see, I'm hitting and missing over and over again. You have to get the timing down perfectly if you want to do this. But for you Aquaman players out there where you thought your hope was gone, hey, there's still some if you can learn how to use this. But as you see, I'm hitting and missing over and over again because they still changed the time to where how he falls down faster. But I believe this turn right here, I hit it and I complete my full combo. But yeah, with that Aquaman nerf, it makes him really hard to use in the game. It makes him a lot more difficult, a lot more less godlike, if you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you enjoy these if you enjoy the speculation videos, please leave a comment below, leave a like, please subscribe. It helps me out a bunch that you guys are watching my videos, telling me what you guys think about them. I'm definitely gonna have some more Injustice 2 stuff coming out, especially whenever they release the new trailer for the DLC Fighter Pack 2. I will definitely be talking about that. I'll be talking about my picks after that for the next characters. Yeah, especially when MK11 comes out, I'll be talking about some stuff about that to you guys. Yeah, but that's it, guys. Thanks for watching and have a good day.